let's watch the origin story, okay? Let's watch his Joker arc so you guys can understand what's wrong. Oh yeah, we didn't finish reading the rest of the bio. The first thing to remember is that a man that has taken a metaphorical red pill is a man that has learned the ugly truth about the female nature. What are you writing a fucking manifesto? What is this shit? I don't want to read all this. Okay, this is we'll read this and then we'll I'm not reading all this shit. I'm sorry, dude. I'm not reading this fucking novella. Women are made out to be harmless, beautiful creatures, but the truth is, many women today will rip your heart. Will rip out your heart and testicles through your wallet and move on to the next victim. And they have no guilt or remorse. I mean, rip out your testicles. What does that mean? What does it mean? Okay. And then he just goes on to like explain what red pill is and then how to get there. With regards to becoming a MGTOW, there are 4 to 5 different levels to MGTOW. And then he describes them all like a fucking loser that plays League of Legends. Or more aptly, maybe WoW. Okay. A level 3 MGTOW doesn't believe in dating women at all and limits its interactions with women as much as possible. A level 4 tries to limit his interactions with the state and everyone as much as possible. He is what is referred to as ghosting or trying to stay invisible to women and the state. All of this is explained in greater detail in video 1, marked down below. It's literally just, hey, how to become the most antisocial freak you can become. This is D&D Andy. Is this your curse? Oh, God. Okay, all right. Oh, and then here it is, this one. From now on, each and every topic I bring up will have a link below. At this point, I'll stop mentioning it, and I'll let you explore these particular videos on your own. Women look to settle down with a beta male, provider, blue pill man. What is this sentence? What are these words? With little to no understanding about female nature. If he's ignorant about the way women operate, then he's more easily manipulated. A man aware of how women function in society and manipulate men in covert ways are hard to guilt and shame into doing things for her. He knows the game, so it's harder to trick into marriage, protection, and resource extraction. Shame is the name of many women's game. All right, now that we've gotten enough insanity. Let's hear it
Hi
from
everyone,
the man's word.
Sandman here.
Mouth.
I'm getting a number of people asking me to do an introduction video for MGTOW, so here it is. I'm going to cover 25 of the most important video topics that I've covered since I've started my channel. And the first thing to remember about MGTOW is that a man that has taken the metaphorical red pill is a man that has learned the ugly truth about female nature. Women are made out to be harmless, beautiful creatures.
Wait, he's gonna
but the
say
truth
it?
is, many women today will rip out your heart and testicles through your wallet and move on to their next victim with absolutely no second thoughts. And they often have no guilt or remorse in the process. So taking the red pill is making yourself aware of how women operate, and you stop being naive about it. With regards to becoming a MGTOW, there are 4 or 5 different levels to MGTOW. The first level is the purple pill man. This is the man that's aware that women use the government, the courts, and men's desires to reproduce to take advantage of men. But the purple pill man believes that the risks of a relationship and marriage are often worth the potential punishment.
So the thing that I always get confused about, by the way, chat, is women are both dumber than men, like the stupidest motherfuckers on the planet, inferior in every way, but women are also so Machiavellian that they can trick you into getting married. What in the fuck? It's the rule of fascism. The enemy is both weak and strong at the same time. It's just really stupid. It's just so dumb. Imagine being so unattractive to women you join a cult rather than taking one shower. God.
Punishment. A level 2 MGTOW believes in dating and short-term relationships, but not marriage, long-term relationships, or cohabitation with women. To him, these often seem very dangerous. A level 3 MGTOW doesn't believe in dating women at all, and limits his interactions with women as much as possible.
Instead, he fucks
A level
men.
4 MGTOW tries to limit his interactions with the state and everyone else as much as possible too. He is what is referred to as a guy that's ghosting or trying to stay invisible to women and the state. All of this is explained in greater detail in a video marked number 1 below in the description called MGTOW Dating. So once you know where you stand with regards to the spectrum, then you either have a choice to stay away from women entirely or take varying relationship risks. Then you basically can start to gain true situational awareness. This is where you start to identify different types of female behavior and begin to understand what motivates women to act in such ways. One very important thing to remember is that many more women today, in their 20s, than in past generations, are riding the cock carousel. This means they are having no strings attached sex with, in some cases, dozens of men before they decide to settle down with a single guy, if they decide to settle down at all. And I'm linking to my video called The Cock Carousel, which is number 2, down below. From now on, each and every topic that I bring up, I will put a link to it below. And at this point, I'm going to stop mentioning it and let you explore these particular topics on your own, and explore the description on your own as well. Women look to settle down with a beta male provider, a blue pill man with little to no understanding about female nature.
Hey, anyone riding the cock carousel? Me personally, I ride the coochie carousel. Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude.
If he's ignorant about the way women operate, then he's more easily manipulated. A man aware of how women function in society and manipulate men in covert ways are harder to guilt and shame into doing the things that she wants. He knows the game, so he's harder to trick into marriage, protection, and resource extraction. Shame is the name of many women's game, and in this case, it doesn't work. After a woman convinces her beta male blue pill man that marriage is a good idea for
The boner buffet. The pussy patty wagon.
him, then she has a child or two which at some point allow her to leave that relationship and use those children as a way to get child support from her husband. People wonder why men go to
Yes, child support. Very notable for working the way that it's supposed to. Yeah. Everyone knows that when you haven't paid your child support payments, the government will force you to pay them. Right?
their own way. And one of the biggest reasons is that they have been burned by women.
Motherfucker said resource extraction like it's the U.S. military in any foreign country. Motherfucker said resource extraction like women are Nestle, dude.
Through the divorce courts, and are often paying lifetime alimony as well as child support to their ex-wives. In many cases,
Yeah, my dad paid zero child support, fucker. Yeah. The number of stories I have heard from friends who have had divorced parents, and they basically said that their dad just decided to fuck off and they just left, and then they decided like when the kid turned like 16 or something, they wanted to get back into their lives, is way too high. The number of those people is way too high. Like, child support payments are fucking bullshit. They're fucking so bullshit. Same thing happened to me. It's like, yeah, I'm totally gonna pay this child support. Leaves for 10 years. Comes back. Can I talk to my kids? Oh, you mean the ones you haven't spoken to in a decade? No, you can't. I can't believe you're doing this to me. Hello? What the fuck?
the family courts also award.
My dad not only didn't pay child support, but he also took $3,000 from my college fund. Yep. Again, I'm not a man hater. There are lots of really amazing dads out there. There are lots of really amazing people who have kids who identify as men, or are assigned male at birth, and they're great parents, you know, and they're there for you to fucking throw that ball or whatever. And you can, they'll show you how to change a tire or something. And yeah, you know, they're there. But there are also really shit dads, okay? There are really shit ones. Just like there are really shit moms and there are really good ones.
Full value of the family home to wives. And the majority of men visiting this YouTube channel are often in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. Men that have been taken to the
off topic, I honestly got this thrifting. I'm sorry I don't have a better answer.
Cleaners, so to speak, and have had their eyes opened a little too late. They are here to become MGTOWs because they are shocked at the way women took advantage of them. As well, they're here to understand how women use their beauty and behavior to trick men. Another important thing to remember is
Ooh. You want to use your Amazon Prime so bad. Hypnotic image. Ooh, you want to use your Prime so bad. Ooh. Thanks, thank you. Thank you for the one person that committed to the bit with
Mr.
me.
Destructoid, here is all my money, Mr. Destructoid.
Oh, thank you guys. Stop it, you guys are proving his point right. Stop. Manny, thank you for the Prime sub. Genzo, thank you for the Prime. Cat, but weed. Thank you for the Prime. Sir, Brain, thank you for the 4 months. Cal, the culprit, thank you for the Prime.
Just
Shaggy,
got
thank you for the
Prime
Prime. Oh my god, stop. Wait, no, it's haven't actually worked. Stop. Anon, thank you for the gift. J Bustu, thank you for the 2 months. Fire Kill, thank you for the Prime. Sasaki, thank you for the Prime. Quick Balls, thank you for the Prime. Salinar, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Jack and Chen, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Stop! Oh my god, stop! I can't read all of these. No. Bear, thank you for the 5.
Prime?
Oh my god, thank you for the 5. Arrow, thank you for the Prime. Oh my, I can't catch up. Lo-Fi, thank you for the gift sub. Call me K, thank you for the Prime session. Thank you for the gift sub.
Denims.
Jabe, thank you for the tier 1. Naomi, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Marianne, thank you for the 16 months. Stop it! No, every time I catch up. Chaz, thank you for the 2 months. Fallen Hero, thank you for the tier 1. Suave, thank you for the 7 months. I got it. I did it.
Can't wait.
I fucking did it. Oh, thank you guys. No, genuinely, thank you. I've said it before on the stream, but if you don't have money to support the stream, that's fine. If you don't even want to chat, that's also fine. I just want people to enjoy the stream. And if you do sub, I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you. I stopped asking my ex-wife for child support about 10 years ago because it's easier for me if she's just not involved. Oh yeah, there's, like I said earlier, there's some really shitty fucking moms out there. Get it off the screen, it's too much. Yeah, it's too much power. I'm sorry, you're right. Silly Goose, thank you for the 5 months. Mr. Sarcastic, thank you for the 11 months.
Manchurian mode activated. Awaiting further orders.
Double Plus, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you. Quarantine Wolf, thank you for the 9 months. Revoked, thank you for the 9 months. Okay. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you.
Manga
Moink.
W.
Moink, thank you. Thank you for the gift sub. Oh, 1 second. I have to like cough. Oh, I thought I muted. Glory to the Hypnotoad.
Dealing balls D-N-E-O.
Hammond Fist, thank you for the 2 months. All right, let's keep going. Let's power through.
is that women age like milk, while men age like wine. And I'm putting a link to a video called
Dude, what is up with this, like, can we all collectively stop with the whole, like, women gonna turn 30 and then become goblins or something? Can we stop? Listen, okay, can we talk about one specific person? It's a lie. It's literally a lie, dude. You don't believe me? Look at fucking Valkyrie. Oh my god, Skill Cylinder, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you. How do you unironically think women are gonna hit the wall at 30 or whatever? When Valkyrie literally looks like this. Is Ray like 25? She's like 31. Jack and Chen, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you. She just turned 31. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. She's gonna hit the wall any day now. Any day now, she's gonna hit the wall. Any day now. Look, this woman, it's the clock is ticking on her. Okay? Any minute now, it's gonna happen. Selma Hayek is still hot, smoking hot in her 50s. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Foosley is 30? Dude, I've been getting recommended so many Foosley shorts. I fucking love. I'm becoming parasocial to Foosley because I've never heard of her before. I've only ever like seen that she's been talked about and stuff, but now it's recommending me all of her shorts and she's so fucking funny. She is so funny, dude. I don't know if any other Foosley enjoyers in chat, but I am like a big short enjoyer. I'm gonna like start watching her streams because her shorts are like look it's my dude, my recommendations are so good. My recommendations are so good. It's like food, slime ASMR, Foosley. I also get Michael Reeves videos, and I do get like these. I don't know why they're on my feed, but I like them. Like USA versus South Korea. Like Foosley and Michael Reeves' short game is crazy.
I worked out so bad I can't walk today, so I messed up. I went to a class, and he was one of those instructors that was like, don't you dare put down your weights, you know, and I'm like, and then I put down my weight anyway, because I was like, F you. And then he came right up to me and was like eye to eye with me, and he was counting my squats, and I was like, bruh, not him directly calling me out in front of the class. oh my god, at the end we had to do like burpees, right? And he's like, if anyone can get to 100, I will personally comp your classes for the rest of the year. I was like, all right, here we go, here's my chance. Bruh, I got like 3.
She's so funny.
3, and I was on the ground, collapsed. I worked out.
God. Another person who is both very funny, very pretty, and she's what, 30? 31 or something? This notion that you're going to hit the wall at 30 or 40 or whatever, it's just stupid. You're going to hit the wall when you decide you don't care about the way that you look anymore. That's when you're going to hit the wall. And if you don't wear sunscreen. That earned a sub. Yeah, I mean, she's great. Definitely go and subscribe to her. Go. Jerry, you can thank you so much for the 4 months. Thank you. Like, it's just stupid. It's just dumb. You should wear sunscreen, though. You should. Sunscreen the sun will age you more than anything else.
All these women are hitting the wall. The NMO hitting my back walls.
Oh my god, stop. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. But anywho, yeah, you hit the wall when you want to hit the wall. Okay. Also, I do think that there is, generally speaking, I think more people nowadays are going to be aging slower just because I feel like people don't leave their house as much as they used to. Because it used to be the case that 90s, early 2000s, if you wanted to get social interaction, you had to leave your house.
Hello, Gene Streamer. Can I get a kitty check? Please, I need the good feel brain juice.
Neither of my cats are here. I will do a kitty check. But yeah, you had to like go outside to like talk to people and stuff. And people didn't wear sunscreen. And people used to smoke more often than they do now. And so nowadays, first of all, people know about sunscreen. They know about skincare because the internet just will give you all this information. And most people are a lot more people are staying at home, right? Because COVID forced people to work from home. And then a lot of companies were like, yeah, sure. This is cheaper for me. Keep working from home. So yeah, alcohol ages you quick as fuck too. I don't know about how fast alcohol ages you. I just know that like the sun ages you really, really fast. Okay, let's go back.
Called Women in the Wall down below. Many women's looks and ability to attract a wealthy, attractive mate decline rapidly as they hit the age of 30. Men's attractiveness often increases with age because they tend to make more money as they age and often have larger bank accounts and savings. While generally women's earnings potential withers with their looks, especially if they've had children. The age of 30 is roughly where male and female values intersect and then go in the opposite direction. If a man doesn't get married by the age of 35 or 40, then there's only roughly a 12% chance that he's going to get married from that point forward. Another reason men should go their own way is because of shit tests. Women often test men's ability to be providers and tolerate their horrible behavior. The idea is to turn a man into an obedient, broken shell of his former self that walks around saying, "Yes, dear," all of the time. His spirit has to be broken in many cases, so his resources
Source? I made it up. I made it up.
become more easily extracted, and he is more malleable. He becomes silly putty in her hands. A woman asking a man to do something over the top is not her being loving or showing love, but instead she's testing him to see if he can be manipulated. And the ironic thing is that women want to manipulate men, but when the manipulation works, they tend to lose interest. With regards to love, there are often questions as to whether women are even capable of loving men the way that men love women. Men scale mountains because they love women. They cross seas, invent things, write poetry, and revolutionize the world. It's my own opinion, as well as the opinion of many other MGTOWs, that women are not hardwired for the same level of love that men are. This is partially to do with the fact that women need to look after children and need to divert those resources elsewhere. Anyways, MGTOW men want North America and Europe to turn into Japan. We want men refusing to provide love and resources to women on a civilization-wide scale until
That's not what's happening in Japan. That's not what's happening there. The problem there is that everyone works 14 hours a day and makes no money. First of all, they can't afford to raise a family. Most people can't afford to raise a family, or they don't have the time to raise a family. And then they don't have the time to go out and socialize and make relationships and date. Like, that is not that the problem in Japan is not that the men in Japan are like, we're gonna go our own ways, women. This guy definitely fell in his head or something. Yeah, so I just want everyone in chat to know, if you are in a happy, loving, long-term relationship, or you're married, if it's to a woman, you're fucked, because she actually can't experience love the same way. She will never love you how you love her. It's true. It is actually factually correct. My source, Sandman on YouTube told me so. I started taking estrogen and I became a loveless husky. So, to be clear, by the way, guys, a lot of the people who enter MGTOW, the problem is that they got married or they dated like a sociopath. Like, they dated like a narcissist. Because, listen, men and women can have the same shitty qualities just as they can have the same good qualities. And there are really shitty men out there and there are really shitty women out there. And I feel that, bro, okay? I have been friends with people. I've been friends with people who are dating shitty women, and I'm like, I want to help you. I want to help you. My girlfriend of 9 years is next to me. Should I just end it? The Sandman guy is making a lot of sense. Yeah, I think it's over. I think it's over. I think you need to tell her you're breaking up with her immediately. You can be shitty. Your gender has nothing to do with your ability to be shitty. Your sexuality has nothing to do with your ability to be shitty. Your political affiliation, all of that stuff. You can be, well, not political affiliation, but any innate qualities. Doesn't matter, okay? It's just so silly. But a lot of these dudes, they ended up like losing in divorce court or something. Or like they dated someone who was a shitty person, you know? And then they just decided all women are like that and they can never date again. I've been with my wife 20 years. All she does is watch true crime, take notes, and wait for her moment. Oh, gosh. Oh, God.
society crumbles. Women are selfish, yet men are told to man up and take responsibility. And we don't want to take responsibility for childlike women that have given up on their own responsibilities, but continue to demand that we men provide them entitlements because they have a golden vagina. When a man tries to live for himself, women call it a midlife crisis and try to shame him back into submission. Yet when a woman goes through menopause, men are supposed to just tolerate her hot flashes, as well as mood swings, but a man in a midlife crisis needs therapy according to women. The guy we MGTOWs look up to the most is Nikola Tesla, a life.
Like, this shit makes you think it's satire. Can you imagine? Can you imagine fucking writing this? golden coochie. The guy really said, shiny Pokemon. Shiny coochie. God. This guy is definitely woman-coded with how much he bitches, though. For real. FR.
Lifelong bachelor that invented many of the technologies that we use today. He registered hundreds of patents and invented the 20th century by many accounts. Do you think that he could have invented all the things that he did if he had a wife and children to support? Most MGTOWs also avoid long-term relationships because women have multiple male friends that they use for different functions. Effectively, women have the equivalent of a male harem. One man to sleep with, one to bankroll her, another one to use as an emotional tampon, and other men for all kinds of functions. One man simply can't satisfy the modern woman. And the sooner men realize this, the sooner they can go their own way. A traditional marriage and family is a great risk for men in this day and age. If a man wants a child of his own, I would suggest that he go to either Mexico or Thailand and have a surrogate mother give birth to his own child. That way his child can never be taken away by the mother, and he
What
often...
in the derangement? What the fuck? Bruh. Bruh. Listen, I have Mexican friends. Do not go to Mexico if you're a MGTOW. That is weird, dude. Stop. Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that to the country of Mexico, man. Oh my god. Another great idea from this guy. It's just stupid. It's like dumb. It's like the video is so dumb. It's
Emotional Tampon is my favorite LCD sound system song.
often pays $30,000 to $40,000 to have his own child, free and clear, that he can raise in any which way he wants. What's also really unfortunate today is that many men get married, and now that they're married, just now do they realize that they've gotten married and have kids, and are effectively MGTOWs. They see the benefit to it, but they're stuck in the
what was that sentence? Once men get married, they realize that they are married. And basically, once they are married, then they become MGTOW.
relationship. This issue of being a closeted MGTOW is one that many of my listeners face. Other men get married because they like to play a game called Captain Save-A-Ho. They want to rescue women by paying off their student loans, buying them a nice home and furnishing it, as well as spoiling them rotten like princesses. Yet many of the women they tend to rescue are used-up sluts that have been riding the cock carousel for most...
That sentence was so powerful. Most men want to be what is called Captain Save-A-Ho, but the women they go for are used up sluts that have been riding the cock carousel. What the fuck? Oh my god. You ever get brain rot from watching this? Honestly, this shit saves my life because every time I think I'm deranged, I'm like, well, at least I'm not this guy, dude. None of these words are in the Bible. Oh god, cock carousel, coggers. I got my DNA results back, Denims. I'm 1/32nd Save-A-Ho. 1/30. Why am I struggling with that?
most of their lives. And many women prefer to date bad boys and jerks instead of good, loving, supportive, and good-hearted men. Many men can't even get dates or relationships these days because they seem to be unattractive to women, and women have no interest in dating them and having sex with them.
Sounds like a Riz issue. Gonna be honest, okay? Sounds like a Riz issue. If you have enough Riz, you can be the dorkiest looking motherfucker, and it doesn't matter. You still have to shower, though. You do still have to shower. Nothing can save you from that. But I feel like I've seen some bad bitches with some dorky motherfuckers on their arm. And I'm not saying that in a pejorative sense. I'm saying it in a positive way, okay? And do you want to know why? It's because they have Riz, okay? They have Riz and they're fun to hang out with, all right? Exhibit A, Stavros. Dude, Savvy is a good example. Pete Davidson is a good example. Like, I don't think either of those guys look like conventionally attractive chads. And you want to know what? They fucking slay out there. You want to know why? Because they got Riz and they're fun to hang out with, probably. My girlfriend is bad as fuck. I'm a lanky, awkward doofus, but I make her laugh like crazy. It's true. It's true. It's 100% true. I'm dorky and I have some Riz. Be confident and kind and open to anything, everything, and have a passion. Yeah, like there's no chick that wants to go on a date and be like, hey, do you want to go do this? You want to go on a hike? And you're like, I don't really go on hikes. You know, being open to experiences. Yeah, she let me hit because I'm goofy. Exactly. You think the guys who preach this actually believe this bullshit, or they're just pandering to an audience for money? No, they believe it. It's really sad. And I like to pretend for my own sanity that it's not real, but it is real. I know a lot of people are going to be like, it's not real. Dude, I was so sure that Steven Crowder was like mostly a grifter. I was so sure that he was mostly a grifter. And it turns out he's just not a grifter. He just believes everything he said. Literally everything. Which is insane. Absolutely crazy.
But it's much harder for unattractive men than it is for unattractive women. And men that are incapable of getting dates and getting into relationships are often called TFLers, or true forced loneliness type of guys.
Yeah, to be
Many
clear, my opinion on Steven Crowder was that, like, he was like the type of guy who thinks, like, you know what? I don't think black people should have a monopoly on saying the N-word. I want to say it. And he's like an edgelord. But other than that, he's just some average guy. It turns out that's not true at all. It's not true at all. Steven Crowder is just fully like brain rotted to the core. Just completely to the core. Which is, it's crazy. It's crazy. Also, you don't make a MGTOW YouTube channel for 8 years and keep uploading unless you actually believe this shit. Okay, we got what? 3 more minutes of entertainment? Let's go.
Bitter because they cannot get female attention, and many of them focus on conspiracy theories instead, as a hobby. Some men go overseas and look for foreign brides to marry, and this too is a bad idea because female nature is the same everywhere around the world. Bringing a foreign bride back to a Western country ensures that in many cases that she will leave you. Many times foreign women are marrying foreign men just to get a new passport. And once they enter this new country, they find more attractive males. If she left the country of her own origin behind, what makes you think that she won't leave you behind? Another possible solution for men looking for love are synthetic lovers. In Japan, people pay for affection, conversation, sex, and often each of their needs are met in a service type of setting. But some men are not content doing this and choose to search for NAWALT. NAWALT stands for Not All Women Are Like That. And apparently there's a small number of women that are not into marrying men for their money and resources.
Motherfucker said, apparently, allegedly, there are women out there who are, this might shock you, people. Yes, with emotions. Crazy stuff here. Crazy, really groundbreaking stuff right here. Apparently.
As their primary motivator, but they genuinely care about men. Such a woman is rare and often like a purple squirrel or a unicorn, but sometimes a man that goes after the oil genie out of the bottle, and some male functions have become obsolete because of it. Women are also using new communications technologies like smartphones and computers to increase their pool of available men.
Imagine saying the word smartphone.
So in turn, they're getting pickier about the types of men that they date. Modern technology means that women can keep searching for a better man, even when they have one at home. It's just good enough for now.
Bro, that is way too much work. Women are lazy, bro, okay? Women are just as lazy as men. You think we're doing that shit? Fuck no. Hello? If I'm in a relationship and I am satisfied, I am not looking for a new person. Do you know how much work that is? Fuck that. Oh my God.
And I want to close this video by talking about the true nature of women. Women cower and hide under their beds in a real emergency. And last Christmas, the power in my city went out for a few days due to a giant ice storm. And most of the women were inside of their homes or at the shopping mall, while the men were out in the cold working to restore power.
Were you one of the men that was out working to restore power? Or were you writing fucking YouTube videos about how much you hate women? I just want to know. I just want to know. Because writing, that's kind of, I'm not going to lie, writing and making YouTube videos, that's kind of a feminine trait. Were you restoring the power? Also, what do you mean women were at the shopping mall? This guy really just said unironically. Women be shopping. Okay?
Without
And everybody knows, historically, women have never added anything to society ever. It's true. It's true. Women don't do anything.
men, civilization would collapse, yet somehow women think that they no longer need men, and that men are obsolete. Well, that does it for my introduction to MGTOW. I've added about 25 videos in the description below. I'd like to think of them as my Sandman Essentials collection. These videos focus in on many of the core issues that we men going our own way often face. So please learn more about MGTOW and make it your lifestyle choice if you see value in it. I'm sure that you probably will. Anyways, thank you for listening and taking your daily dose of red pills. So enjoy the rest of your day, and cheers.
Anyway.